Hello and welcome back to Sonic Frontiers with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, this is where things get a little rough because of the Chaos Emerald. And the Chaos Emerald in this case is located very high in the sky, and that means quite a bit of maneuvering to get it. And this is where my footage really messes up, because the next thing you see is me actually not getting it, because I skip ahead to where we do probably the most infamous part for many gamers on Chaos Island, which is the, dare I even say it, the pinball mission, which also unlocks the fight with Knight, of course, the last, well, maybe not the last Titan, but the last regular Titan before we go to Rear Island, and more on that when we get there, because Rear Island is very different to any of the other islands in the game, as we'll see, because, well, you'll see anyway. So, that being said, completely mess up and go down. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so let's see what I do next. Never mind, forget what I just said about the Chaos Emerald. This is actually the penultimate one. Yeah, this is not the one that's actually in the air. Instead, no. Where we want to go is up this ridge here, towards the thing after using... I don't know if this is on one of the islands or not, but never mind. We'll go over to the thing, and after this we'll actually get another cutscene with Eggman and Sage again, after she actually convinced him to, well, try to convince him to join Sonic to defeat whatever the big bad is. And we'll find that out a lot later, in 2 islands' time, dare I say.
Lost count of how many times you've saved me from the hazards here.
It is my function. I live to serve.
You've exceeded your function. I'm very impressed with you, Sage. No, I'm proud of you.
Cutscene there, no joke, is actually a bit of character development for both Eggman and Sage, because you note that he actually said he was proud of Sage. I think Eggman is turning into somewhat of a father figure for Sage, if you ask me. But and doesn't just view her as just a simple program or whatnot that he sort of did at the beginning of the game. But yeah. We'll get more of that later, I guess. For now, I'm gonna go up here and actually try and find Tails. Yes, because apparently that's where I need to go next. Though there is yet another jukebox sound memory thing here as well, so might as well go pick that up as well. After all, although having said that, some of the songs are way too upbeat, in my opinion, for a game like Sonic Frontiers, which, for all intents and purposes, is quite dark. Yes, I did say that Sonic Lost World was dark, but it does have, in despite of having Tails literally turn into a robot only to shirk it off a couple of things later. Stop humping the wall, Sonic. And Eggman fake his own death, seriously. It doesn't compare to what happens later to Sonic in the game. Something that has literally been teased throughout the game. That you saw Sonic suffering when he released Tails. And a lot bigger sort of thing than he did with any previous character, if you know what I mean. Yes, because something bad is happening to Sonic. Much as he is trying to shake it off and everything. Yeah. I can't move worth crap. So that being said, let's jump up here if I can and completely mess up! Yay! And it's starting to rain as well. Let's see if I actually do get that sound memory or whatever. And hello thingy, random spring. That just sends me up here. Was it worth it to get this one? Lava Reef. Okay, that is the Sonic Sonic Mania remix, should I say. So yeah, so I guess it was worth it. But that being said, I guess I will see you when I go and meet Tails next.
Sonic, am I a burden to you?
Wow, and how did you come to this well-thought-out concern?
Whenever there's a crisis, I'm either running away or standing on the sidelines. You're always rescuing me when all I do is follow you around.
Hey, who was it who stopped Eggman from blowing up Station Square, huh? And who broke me out of prison, or saved me from the Deadly Six's trap?
Then I'm wildly inconsistent.
Dude, relax! You've got brains like Eggman, speed like me, and can fly with your butt. It's okay if you still need help sometimes. That's just part of growing up.
When did you get to be so insightful?
I have my moments.
They say the bridge is out.
I'm sure we can fix that. I'll have a look around.
The next mission has us actually solving one of the main problems I had with exploring Chaos Island, and that is doing this diving mission with Sonic. The problem is we have to do this in the space of a minute and a half, so not easy at all. And there are various enemies and other things in the way, such as the springs. Seriously. So yeah, the springs, some of the springs do help you get down quicker, but it is really tough to do this mission, especially if you're pressing the L2 button and at the same time having to target each of the enemies and figuring out which one to attack, because some of them are hidden behind springs themselves. Yeah, not easy at all. And you saw there was a spring that sent me back! Yay! So we don't want to do that! Yes, you can pivot Sonic in midair while diving. The problem is, it takes a bit longer to compensate for his speed, I guess. Which was a thing in other Sonic games as well. I mean, look at the Egg Dragoon fight in Sonic Generations for that example. And sometimes the whole sequence with those rings just takes far too long. And at the very end, what Sonic will do, he will find something akin to a switch to actually bring down the bridge. Seriously, the ancients built a big red button that actually brings down this bridge. Seriously, I know they were supposedly technologically advanced, but I didn't know they had mechanical bridges and whatnot. So yeah.
defensive measures.
Way to go. Your hero will be thrilled with all your hard work. And I'm proud of you. Don't forget that.
I won't.